All right, so currently sitting outside because my laptop decided it wanted to fuck me right now. Literally walk out the door and it just decided it's gonna start doing an update. Like, hey yo, what's up guys? Back for a quick video today. It's the weekend, so finally got a little bit of time to put together some footage for you guys. Here's my lovely turtle pond. Where's the girls? There's one. That's Shelly and Franklin. Yeah. Anyway. So I just got an emissions slip that came in the mail. My Tahoe is due for emissions. Since I bought this car in 2019, yeah, summer of 2019, it's had an issue with the check engine light comes on and off for the catalytic converter code, but I'm too cheap right now to put cats in the car. It's not clogged up. It's not messing with it too bad, so I'm not going to drop the money on an OEM cat, which is like $1,200 plus. So I have my HP tuners that we used for the Neon, and that we're also currently using for Pedro's SRT8 because he's in the midst of tuning that. So he's actually changing his fuel pump right now. But I just bought 2 credits this morning from HP Tuners, so that it will link for the GM. This works for 2007 to 2013, 5.3 liters, the Tahoe-Suburban. So take this video for what you want to take it as. I'm not a professional tuner, just a dude with a laptop and basically a scan tool and a flashing unit suite. So this is just to show you how to turn off your active fuel management. So between the cat code, which we can get into, the check engine light, you can pretty much get into the codes to turn off and eliminate certain codes. In this state of Connecticut, you're allowed to have 2 systems on ready. So fortunately, this truck doesn't throw any more codes. It's only this code that comes on and off, and I'm always using the little scan tool that I have to turn the check engine light off so I can use my remote starter because it's cold as shit here right now. But yeah, we shouldn't have to deal with that anymore after today. And the AFM, which is the biggest issue with these trucks. These Gen 4 LS motors, the 5.3, 6.2, I think the 4.82. So they have an active fuel management, which basically, it's called DOD, so it's displacement on demand. It basically shuts down 4 cylinders on the highway for fuel economy. And at the same time as doing that, it's like a very bad factory defect, burns a lot of oil while it's doing that. So not only is it bad for the motor, but it's my truck. I drive this thing everywhere. I bought it with like well into like 180,000 miles when I got it. It's at 210 now, and it runs strong. It just, you have to watch the oil level. So every 1,000 miles, I'd say it's burning like a quart to a quart and a half. So as long as you watch it, I mean, I change the oil filter every 5,000 and I just keep replenishing Mobil 1. So it's, I guess in a way it seems kind of good because the motor always has fresh oil in it, but at the same time, it just doesn't sit well that you have to watch your oil level like that. But yeah, so we're gonna turn the AFM off today and see if we can eliminate that cat code. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that with HP Tuner. So first things I have here, just my regular basic laptop, Windows 7, and then my HP Tuner suite. It's a MPVI2. So we're going to go outside right now, get this linked up into the car, and I'll show you guys how to turn that off. Look at all the snow. Oh man. But look at her. See what we can do here. Damn, son. Alright, so currently sitting outside because my laptop decided it wanted to fuck me right now. Literally walk out the door and it just decided it's going to start doing an update, like away from my house while the Wi-Fi is kind of shoddy. So, sitting here, waiting for good old reliable to turn back on. Freezing my balls off because the truck's not even warm yet. And yeah, try and get this thing fired up sooner than later.
5 minutes later.
All right, we're back in there. We are in there like swimwear. Let's get the HP open. New England clam router, baby. Full connect. Alright, HP's open. Let's get the old sweep plugged in. And find the OBD. Find the hole. As my buddy TJ says, you gotta put some hair around it. And read the vehicle. Oh, okay. Info failed. I guess I'll just go fuck myself then. Let's try this again. Ah, we're in there. Truck's doing all sorts of crazy shit now. But we're in. You know, it'd be pretty sick if you could just like one down. ECM completed. We're gonna move on to the TCM and the FSCM. Ooh, CTSV. All right, now we're at a save your stock map pretty much. So we're just gonna name this one. All right, we're into the computer now, so we're gonna go to engine. General, we wanna go to lean. You know, it's actually funny that I'm showing you guys this because I watched a fucking YouTube video how to do this. So, bear with me here. Alright, DOD is enabled. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn that piece of shit right off. Disable, you cocksucker. Oh, there we go, engine diag. So the code that this truck keeps throwing is a P0420, which should be a post-cat code. 0420.
What we do here is go back.
There it is. Below. Let me highlight it. Catalyst system efficiency below threshold, bank 1. So now obviously if there is something majorly wrong with your truck, I don't recommend just stopping and deleting codes out of it. But I drive this thing up and down the East Coast. Like, I go everywhere. From Maine, we've been down to Atlantic City with this. I hope to take it to Florida once all this COVID bullshit clears up. But there's no major issues with this truck. It's just this, it's done it since I got it, and it makes it a pain in the ass when I want to use my remote start. And not to mention now I have to try and get through missions. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get it behind it. Hit that FU button. Turn that bitch off. Alright. I'm going to save. Save as. And put it right on my desktop just so I can remind myself that, hey, when your truck blows up, you did it to yourself, motherfucker. Alright, we're saved. Now, we're gonna write this shit. You want to come up to your file, to your tab up here, go to Flash, write vehicle. Okay. Alright, so what happened here was, it says I didn't have a license to perform the action. There's 3 different modules on this. It only takes 2 credits to flash the ECM, and that's all that we want to do anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and select specific. License that bitch. Oh, fun stuff, fun stuff. All right, so this truck requires 3 credits to tap into this ECU with HP tuners, not 2. So I used up my 2 credits, syncing the VIN. Now to use the fuel system control module, you need 1 additional credit. So had to go on HP tuners, buy another one. We're gonna give this another shot. Let's go. All right. Show license options. We have 1 credit. I'm gonna do this. Are you sure? I'm sure. All right, now we're in business. Right. Now this one didn't matter if I didn't have to rewrite the TCM, but everything should be the same, so there's no, it doesn't matter anyway. This girl in the window cleaning the fucking window. That's right, you cleaned those paw prints. This dog's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to climb back up here later and fuck this window up again. Alright, the right is complete. That's it. We're good? Yeah, we're good. Turn it off, cycle it, and make sure it still starts. Oh yeah. Good to go. Good to go to get to work on Monday. Let's go take it for a drive. See how she's feeling now with her new tune. We're gonna have to put a wideband in this thing. Call Mario to clean it up a little bit. You know what's fun? Look at this. I got police lights, and oh, not police lights, I got police sirens in here. Just happened to beep when somebody drove by. And now we got the laptop sitting out, so we could literally go out and either be a cop, or if we get a straight pipe and a cam in this thing, fucking scare everybody. You think you're driving around with a laptop, making adjustments. Oh. Oh, that was it. There we go. We're gonna make sure that this thing doesn't come back to instant economy, because we don't give a shit about that. 3 miles to the gallon. Well, it's not switching to V4, so this is, I think it's working. You gotta control the throttle with your big toe, otherwise it just dips. 5.3 life, look at that. If we get down to 3, just give it some juice and coast at 61 miles a gallon. I think we did it, boys. I think we did it. So we're good to go. No more DOD issues. The truck sometimes too, when it would shift to the 4-cylinder mode, the RPM would jump between like 1500 and like 1000. It was weird, but it seems pretty smoothed out now. It's got power across the board, and yeah, that's great. So I don't think we'll have that issue with that check engine light anymore. Be able to get through my emissions test. It's coming up, and then yeah, that's it. So sorry if this video wasn't very informational. This was kind of an experiment for all of us to try. I watched the YouTube video before I did it, and then figured I'd make a YouTube video of me doing it, whether I fucked it up or not. It was just for documentation in case I blew the truck up. Watch this, right? We're gonna fuck with this guy. How funny would it be if I did that right next to a cop? But that's it, guys. That's it for this video. So if this kind of helped you sort through HP tuners, that's great. Give the video a thumbs up. I doubt it, but it was fun while we did it. Just know that if you do have an 07 through 13 Tahoe or Silverado or anything with a 5.3 and you want to turn off your AFM or your DOD, or you know, any specific check engine lights, make sure that you have 3 credits from HP tuners. So that was the mistake I made. Most of the Mopar stuff only needs 2. This GM stuff needs 3. So thanks again for watching if you made it this far, and I'll try to make another video again soon. So later, dudes.